Hey guys, I want to talk with you a bit about what we're going to have in the first lecture of our seminar series. And I'll start with a question. How do you teach a dog to sit? Maybe you're holding a treat in your hand, maybe you're lifting a bit the treat until the dog puts its butt on the floor, and then when the dog is finally putting its butt on the floor, you're saying, "Good boy," and you're giving him the treat, right? And in this chain of events, you're basically rewarding the dog for something he or she did. And this way they're learning that whenever they do this behavior, as a consequence, they get a reward. But a lot of times we do a lot of things that we don't want our dogs to learn, and somehow they still learn it. Or a lot of times when we're trying to train our dog to do something, we're doing everything completely wrong. And somehow the dogs seem to manage to learn it, even though we're not using the correct order, the correct timings that we should be using. So how can it be that dogs seem to learn despite everything that we're doing? When you learn dog training, you learn that there are these rules that come from the theory of behaviorism. And these are basically the rules upon which most of our modern methods of dog training are based. But what most dog trainers, from my experience, are not so aware of is the whole scientific theory that's called ethology. And ethology is all about learning to observe the animal's behavior in the animal's natural environment. And there are a lot of things that we can learn from observing dogs in their natural environment. And the dog's natural environment is, of course, our house. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about all the different ways that dogs learn that are not through associative learning. So not the normal ways that we're used to. And we're also going to have a look at some very special examples from other species, how difficult it may be to teach something that comes very naturally to a dog, to a different species. And if you're interested in what species that may be, you'll have to come to the seminar to see it. So, see you there.